my social media.
TV, out of list. GeForce RTX 4060. GeForce RTX 4060. TV.
Right, guys. What's going on, everyone? This is your boy, the Bengal Dragon. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and bell notification buttons, as all your support really helps this legally blind YouTube content creator to remain motivated to continue making a variety of different type of videos and live streams, and to the YouTube algorithm will really help this channel grow. Right, so we're back here in Doom 2016. I just decided to start a new game. Okay, okay, I don't have any grenade items. Okay, so let's do it like this. Okay, no, I can't go back. Can I go back? Yes, I can go back. Screw this. I want to go back to the Sarfa. You know, Smooth. I want to go back to sleep. Alright. So anyways, just chopping up with you guys real quick. Oh, now the door. Now it goes back up. All right. Okay. Okay. So, well, I'm just waiting for people to show up, I guess. Otherwise, I guess, you can just be playing this for a while. Because I really want to, talk about, the Sony State of Play and a few other stuff. But anyways, even if you're watching this as a VOD, do leave your comments in the comment section below. Okay, so I don't know if any one of you saw the Sony State of Play, but I've seen, or I've at least had my headphones in when I was checking it out, right? And unfortunately, I don't always to each their own, but there's this one guy who, I just happened to click on his video. In hindsight, I shouldn't have. Okay. Can I get on this? Okay. In hindsight, I shouldn't have, but no, it's because he started off by saying that gaming is dead, gaming is not where it's ever gonna be, and and he basically started yawning like a, well, okay, I'm not gonna say it, but yeah, he started yawning at pretty much everything. Oh, good, hack and slash game, hack and slash big sword game. Oh, look at that, another Final Fantasy game. I'm like, if that's what you're insinuating, every game is another game's copy. I'm like, yo, you're just talking about genres, okay? You're just talking about genres. Then everything is a Mortal Kombat ripoff. Everything is a Street Fighter ripoff. All right, everything is a Onimusha ripoff or Devil May Cry ripoff. I'm like, yo, shut the hell up, man. Jeez, you're just talking about genres. Anyways, from the state of plays I have seen, okay, this is actually one of the better state of plays, I'll have to admit, because okay, first, okay, in case you're the one person, or in case you didn't watch it, I'll say the one person because a good number of people didn't watch it. Okay, but in case you didn't watch it, this state of play, what the hell is this? Okay, this state of play, it was actually decent. Yeah, you did not have Resident Evil 9. Okay, I will save that video. If Resident Evil 9 doesn't get announced, or if nothing Resident Evil related gets announced, I will save that video where I am drinking the milk of all of the Resident Evil fanboys' tears. Okay, I will save that for another video. Okay, but it's purely because I find this addiction to be comically bad. Okay. Okay, where was I? Okay, but we got some good games. Okay, was it Phantasma? The new Capcom IP? Okay, that's coming out in 2026. Okay, and if you don't get anything from Resident Evil, okay, if you don't get anything from Resident Evil, you know Capcom because they're putting their resources into Phantasma. Okay, forget what, and I've seen that, I've seen that the dumb tweet from what's his name, Dust Golem. Yeah, the Capcom Brazil released a picture. After all this time, after all this hype, you're gonna be satiated by a picture. That too on the Capcom Brazil website. Okay? If Resident Evil fans are gonna be that desperate, then I think the fact that people laugh at them. I mentioned this in a video. What Culture made a video. Are you smarter than a Resident Evil fan? Okay, it is justified. Yeah. Okay, but Phantasma coming out in 2026. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played. It's been a very long time, especially even this app. Okay, so what else you had? You had Metal Gear Solid Delta. You had more gameplay of that, and I'm starting to get those commercials where David Hayter and the boss's character whatnot. They're having they're eating Metal Gear Solid themed food. I don't know how many of you got that commercial. I'm getting that too. So Metal Gear Solid Delta, I think it's going to be released on August. And as I mentioned in a previous video, my only concern is whether or not it's going to be accessible. Because if they're going to remake the whole game, I'm like, listen, accessibility is something that's modern. Okay, you see it in modern games. Please add accessibility. Okay, I don't want to struggle with Metal Gear Solid 3. Like Metal Gear Solid 3, one of my favorite games of all time, and I struggled through it. Like I finished it, but I had some help. All right, I want to be able to play this game alone. Okay, like when it gets re-released, essentially, or remade or re-released. Okay, then what else you got? You got some more updates about Astrobot. I don't know. I never played Astrobot. Guys, do you think I should play Astrobot? Like I have a PS4. I don't know. Can I play Astrobot on a PS4? Okay, then Ghost of Yotei. Ghost of Yotei got more info released about it, or more trailers or whatnot. Okay, what else you got? Oh, you got something, I think a Mortal Kombat collection that's coming out. So that's good. Then you have a Marvel fighting game. That's good. Ooh, you have a new James Bond game. Now, this is something like I'm actually quite interested in. Like, I want to see gameplay wise. Are they gonna bring back the GoldenEye type of fighting, or Oh, there you go. Okay, I'm dead. Okay, okay, yeah, so are they gonna bring back, the GoldenEye, or because I played a James Bond game called Agent Under Fire. Okay, it's pretty decent. Okay, so if they're gonna bring that back, or are they gonna switch up the gameplay, or replace it with something else. Okay. In terms of the story, listen, as long as they don't get too political about it, I'm fine. Because listen, it's the James Bond game, okay? It's not God of War, okay? It's not God, and okay, the okay, and no, I did not play Expedition 33. Okay, keep mentioning this again and again. But it's not God of War, as in, it's not a game that is so well executed. You can learn life, like literally, you can learn life lessons from it. Okay, it's not God of War. It's freaking James Bond. All right, it's meant for those the guns and gadgets. Okay, so I'm actually looking forward to that. And another game that used those mechanics is actually a game called Time Splitters, and I believe I still have Future Perfect on my PS4. Why is my health so low? One MP. Okay. Well, oh, guess we have to try again. Okay, but the main purpose of this is to just try and chop it up with you guys. But yeah, okay, so you have what you call it? Yeah, the new James Bond game. So that looks promising. Like if they have the time splitters type of mechanics, yeah, I might play it. And once again, if they have accessibility, I'm gonna uh, get it too. Um, and in fact, like honestly, at this point, like I still don't, as you can tell, I don't have a PS5 yet. And my sole philosophy on that is, why should I get a next gen console? What are the games that I have that are accessible? So, like I'm not gonna buy a PS5 just for one game, just for Tekken. All right, so you have that, and what was I? Okay, so if that roster of games improves or increases, I am gonna get what do you call it? Like I am gonna get a PS5. Uh, However, like that just like we'll just have to wait and see type of thing. Okay, um, and that's about it. Like in terms of what's notable from uh, I know there's like the Marvel's fighting game, but I'm not into that. Uh, so that's pretty much it about the Sony State of Play. Um, and you have the Summer Game Fest starting tomorrow at I believe 8 p.m. Eastern or 5 p.m. Eastern. It's something like that. Like I am going to watch it, or I'm going to keep an eye on it because I really want to know what games they release. Like and like if let's say games like Tekken 8 has an update, if games like Mortal Kombat or the Doom: The Dark Ages has a patch, or you know anything along those lines. And especially like I'll be keeping an ear out for accessibility news. Okay. And speaking of accessibility, like I usually, like I usually like yeah, I respect him a lot for what he's done, but in terms of his opinion, usually, I'm not 100% agreeable with the sentiments of Steve Saylor. I am like, but the agreeability is to a high degree. It's like 60, 70, 70%, maybe 80% at times. But he mentioned something about when Nintendo Switch was just about to be released, that there's not going to be a review copy and all that, and like you will know about the console when it is out, and so apparently some people had a problem with it. He retorted and said that's exactly how disabled players feel about a game, that they have to play a game and then basically it's a coin toss, whether the game is accessible or not, whether they can play it or not. And if the game is not playable, they won't get the money back all the time. Like sometimes they might get a money back, sometimes they'll be given a big runaround, but a good number of times they don't get their money back. Like, well, you're blind, you shouldn't be playing video games and all, this, that, and the third, nonsense, absolute garbage nonsense. And I'm sorry, it's to the point where if you are of the opinion that blind people should not watch movies or play games or whatnot, if you are even of that opinion, then you're wrong. Because don't forget, people, as much as we don't like it, okay, we live in a world where no matter how much people say that you have right to your own opinion, this, that, or subjectivity and blah 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 blah, yeah, that's not the practical reality. That's not the ground reality of things. Okay, like there are some opinions you actually cannot express, and because if that were the case, you would see a lot more people with a lot more controversial comments, up and about. But anyway, so like I mean, listen, the reason I say that is because, like, as a disabled person myself, okay, and like, as a disabled person myself, it is almost like on a civil rights level discrimination, type of offense to hear that, okay, blind people should not be doing this, disabled people should not be doing that. Okay, if you have a problem, then just stop doing it. Don't force. They're like, yo, shut the heck, shut the heck up. Okay, anyways, so yeah, fingers crossed for the Summer Game Fest, and I'm really looking forward to what they have to show in terms of all the games and accessibility, and like even a new Resident Evil. Will it be accessible? Like, will it, first of all, will it even be Resident Evil? Or will it be Resident Evil 5
Remake.
remake?
Fingers crossed for getting an announcement at Summer Games Fest.
Oh, hey buddy, how you doing? And guys, just as a heads up, I do have a skit planned. Okay, SKIT. I do have a skit planned for whenever Resident Evil 9 or 5 remake comes out. Hopefully it is 5 remake. The skit will make a lot more sense. But yeah, I mean, okay, even outside of Resident Evil 9, like people, these are 4 days of Summer Game Fest. A lot of announcements coming up. And first of all, now, like one thing, I really, really hope we get nothing from that idiot Neil Druckmann. Okay? No, I don't want anything more The Last of Us related. Okay? Because The Last of Us has turned from a relatable game to a game about dumb people solving their or trying to solve their problems in a dumb way. Okay, dumb people doing dumb things. Okay? Listen, listen, I live in Central Florida, all right? If I have to see that, I just go stand outside my Walmart. Okay? I can see loads of dumb people trying to solve problems in a dumb way. Dumb people doing dumb things. Okay? Okay, no offense to anyone, by the way. Jeez, man, my eyesight becomes so bad. Love it. You know what? I'm gonna try a classic map while I talk to you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna try the Sign of Evil map because I wanna beat that map again. Okay. Okay. So, Summer Game Fest. All right. Okay. Some people are waiting for something Tekken related. Okay. And yes. And yeah. So like that will be interesting. anything more Mortal Kombat related. But I've heard that Mortal Kombat, they're not gonna. I think Mortal Kombat stopped any plans of releasing any more games or any more updates for the Mortal Kombat 1. That's what I heard. We're gonna get extended trailers of other games as well. And people, we are going to, I'm 99% sure.
New 007 game.
What's up? The new James Bond game. Yeah, like I mentioned, first of all, I really wish that game is I really wish that game has accessibility. Okay. Okay, no. Yeah, I really wish that game was accessible because it's been a while since I've played a James Bond game. Okay, and people, we are going to get something Grand Theft Auto related. I'm like, there's no way we are not getting something. We're not getting anything, any more updates, especially when it comes to GTA 6 and whatnot. So that's going to be interesting. Now, whether we get anything more, okay, because Final Fantasy already showed that they're going to do a bunch of things. There's supposed to be a secret door. Oh. Yeah. So we have Final Fantasy WWE game. I don't know. It's possible, but at this point, they just released 2K25, so why would they release another one? Okay, yeah. 2K games. Well, that's gonna be interesting if WWE releases anything new. Now, okay, a record label called Def Jam. A while ago, they have put out that they are looking into bringing back Fight for New York. Okay, now I don't know, is it just, blowing smoke up your butt is just an understatement at that point, but is it a case of that, or is it is there some legitimacy, to that claim? We'll have to wait and see. Okay, in terms of other fighting games, guys, let me know if you've heard anything about this game called Dead or Alive, because I've heard some rumors that Dead or Alive might be getting a remake. And if Dead or Alive gets a remake, at this day and age, because guys, let's be honest, Dead or Alive was a game very renowned for its fan service. Can they get away with doing that level of fan service in this day and age? No. Not a Sweet Baby, Sweet Cry Baby Diaper Incorporated? Yeah, unless they have something to say about it. Okay, so, geez, I don't know, like, guys, you let me know, what games are you looking forward to? Because I'm sort of running out of games. Because Doom the Ancient, was it the Ancient Gods or something? No. Doom the Dark Ages just released. Okay, 2K25, recently released. WWE 2K25 recently released. So, and like, the other games we saw announcements about it. How can I forget this? Something God of War related. Oh. I did. Anyways, guys, that's about it. Let me know what you think about the Summer Game Fest and what you thought about the PlayStation Showcase and also the Summer Game Fest and your expectations for it. And always, leave a like, leave a comment and do subscribe. Really helps this channel out. It's your boy, the Bengal Dragon, signing out.